Alright guys, what's going on? It's Shram here and welcome back to another video I got for you guys today. Today we are going to be attempting to rebuild the Buffalo Bills. This team is pretty talented. They have a decent offense, they have a very good run offense, and they have a pretty decent defense, so I'm going to get right into this one. This is the Bills team. Like I said earlier, they have a very good run offense with Tyrod Taylor and LaShawn McCoy. They have a good left side of the line, but the rest of it isn't that great. In terms of Madden, in real life they're not awful because they have a very solid run game, so they can't be that bad, I guess, in real life then. Actually, I'm not really too sure how LaShawn McCoy is playing this year. I know he did well the first week, but I feel like these last 2 weeks he's done like averagely. I don't know though, I'm not really sure. I don't watch many Bills games. But their wide receiver core is a bit bad considering they lost Sammy Watkins. They do have Jordan Matthews though, and Zay Jones, who was a rookie if I'm not mistaken. He is, so that's not bad. Andre Holmes is interesting. I mean, how old are you? 29. Yep, never mind. You're not interesting at all. You are getting traded. Charles Clay is only an 80. He deserves a higher overall than that. But I'll probably trade him. And then on the defense, there's some nice young guys here. They have actually a really good D-line. How old is Jerry Hughes, though? That's a problem. He's 29 years old. We'll probably trade him. But Shaq Lawson's here to stay. Tre'Davious White is an 83? Wow, and he has quick development. Okay, that's a huge player right there, so that's nice. EJ Gaines isn't awful. This Poyer guy is actually pretty good, I think. He's playing very well. I'll keep him for now. I mean, he's only 26 years old. I can always draft a different guy, though. Micah Hyde might be out. 26 years old, I don't know. So, I'll be right back with a couple trades. Mike Tolbert in a 5th rounder for Tevin Coleman. He is so easy to trade for because he is on the trade block. So, yeah, he's a new running back. Lorenzo Alexander, a 5th next year and a 7th this year for Frank Clark. Micah Hyde, Colt Anderson, and Brandon Tate for David DeCastro. Tyrod Taylor, Jerry Hughes, and a 3rd rounder next year for Tyreek Hill. Andre Holmes, Eric Wood, and Richie Incognito for the Vikings 1st rounder. Jordan Mills, Vladimir Ducasse, and this Yarbrough guy for the Jets 1st and 5th rounders. LaShawn McCoy for Shaq Mason and a 6th rounder from the Patriots. Kyle Williams, this Groy guy, and a 3rd rounder for Brandon Scherf, Morgan Moses, and a 5th rounder next year. I really didn't expect that to go through, but Charles Clay and this Miller guy for Telvin Smith. Cedric Thornton, Jarrell Worthy, and Joe Webb for Michael Brockers. I'm just going to sign Ladarius Green because we need a tight end, and he's not bad. This is the team for the first season. I don't think it's bad at all. I think the offense is pretty good. Is your name Nate Peterman? Yeah, Nathan Peterman from Pittsburgh. What a man. Alright, well, he's the quarterback for the first season here. He's a rookie, right? Yeah, he's a rookie, so hopefully he can win Offensive Rookie of the Year or something. If not, I like drafting quarterbacks, so I really don't mind if he doesn't win it. I also signed Jeremy Langford here. I guess I should mention that. He's our backup running back because I think Tawan Jones was here before or something like that. I think it might have been Tawan Jones. I'm not entirely sure, and he was pretty old, so I just signed Jeremy Langford because he's pretty young. Wide receiver core can definitely use some work. I would like to draft a wide receiver or maybe just trade for one next year because I don't think Zay Jones is going to develop that well considering he's a 72 overall. He's pretty talented though. And then Ladarius Green came up here and filled a hole at tight end. Not bad, really. He's 27 years old. Maybe he can stay on the team this whole time. I'm not entirely sure. It depends on how he plays. The offensive line looks pretty good. Here's the defense. I think the defense was upgraded as well. I signed Gerald Hodges from free agency and somebody else, I think. Maybe not. I thought I signed somebody else, but I don't think I did. But this team is for sure in a 4-3. I just want to make sure one more time, though, to make sure I am in the correct scheme. So it looks like I'm in a 4-3. I am in a 4-3. There's no 3-4 formation here, so that's good. All these players are kind of 4-3 guys, I think, if I'm correct here, because both of these, I mean, Gerald Hodges isn't really a great cover guy, but he's not horrible, actually. 73 zone isn't, like, the worst, so he can cover if he really had to, and then Telvin Smith is a cover guy, so he's pretty good at that. 79 zone coverage and 88 speed, so he's a pretty good right outside linebacker in this scheme here. Preston Brown's a pretty decent middle linebacker because he has quick development, which is nice. And then this D-line is actually really solid. The secondary is decent, but I would definitely like to draft a corner and a safety this year. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to change the sliders, and I'll see you guys at the midseason. At the midseason mark here, we are 3-3-1, and the Jets are 4-4. Also, I noticed this right after I did it, but I traded LaShawn McCoy to the Patriots, and they're only 4-4. Okay, at week 3 they were like 2-0, so I was like, well, the Patriots are about to go undefeated now because I just gave them a good running back. I didn't even think about that when I was trying to trade LaShawn McCoy. I kind of forgot the Bills were in the same division as the Patriots for a second. But anyway, we have to bring back Telvin Smith at least. Who else is here? Anybody that I want to bring back? Jordan Matthews, I'll probably give a contract to. Same with EJ Gaines and Preston Brown, but that's it. These guys shouldn't be terribly expensive. I think Telvin Smith should by far be the most expensive guy. So he's coming back to the team. That's nice. Jordan Matthews. Yeah, I don't think he wants as much. Well, his cap hit is lower than Telvin Smith. Jordan Matthews is back on the team. EJ Gaines, his cap hit's actually kind of a lot for only being an 80 overall, but he's pretty young still. He's not bad. He's coming over to the team again next year. And Preston Brown actually has a very, very low cap hit for being that young and having quick development, so that's nice. And he's coming back to the team. There's nobody else here that I want, so I'm going to let all of those guys go. But I'll show you guys the team quickly. Nathan Peterman has 10,000 experience. How did he get that? What did he do? Did he win anything here? Oh, he got Offensive Player of the Week right there. That's pretty cool. In week 5, that's not bad. Anything else, or is that it? Oh, looks like about it, but that was still a pretty good game from him, I guess. But the offense looks decent. You know, nobody looks unconfident, which is nice. And here is the defense. Anybody having a lot? Tre'Davious White has 6.8K. That's not bad. So that's not bad at all. I already checked out the division, but here it is once again. We are at the top, and that just kind of looks funny because the division looks really bad, to be honest. But let's see if we can make it to the playoffs at the end of the season. I'm going to sim there, but I'm going to scout these guys first. We did not end up making the playoffs, but that's okay. How did we do? 4-11-1, and the Patriots went 10-6 and took the division. So let's check out the team schedule. We fell off a lot after the midseason mark. 3-1 in the preseason, that wasn't bad. Won the opening game against the Jets and lost to the Panthers, and we beat the Broncos, and then we went on, never mind, I was going to say we went on a losing streak, but we definitely didn't. We tied to the Falcons, lost to the Bengals, we beat the Buccaneers by quite a bit, lost to the Raiders, then beat the Jets, and then went on a very nice losing streak from then on. So what is that, week 10? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 weeks in a row we lost at the end of the season. That's fantastic. So anyway, let's check out the stats, though. Aaron Rodgers wins another MVP. I swear, the past 2 rebuilds, he has won an MVP every single season, I think. So I think that's like his 7th straight season, if you think of it that way, with an MVP. But Nathan Peterman almost gets 4,000 yards, gets 25 touchdowns, 15 picks. Not an awful season, considering he's a rookie, but, you know, could definitely be better. Rushing, though, Tevin Coleman gets over 1,200 yards with 7 touchdowns. That's not that bad. Jeremy Langford gets 7 touchdowns as well. Receivers, though, Jordan Matthews leads the team with 83 catches, but Tyreek Hill does get over 1,000 yards. That's not bad. And Zay Jones gets 9 touchdowns. That's not that bad either. Check out blocks, though. It should be pretty good. Or sacks, I guess, or blocking, whatever you want to call it. I always mess up whenever I try to say this one. I always say, let's check out sacks, and that's not what I mean. But whatever, I'm going to stop talking about that. But Courtney Glenn lets up 5. Shaq Mason lets up 3. Morgan Moses lets up 3. Not bad at all. Check out the defense, though. Preston Brown got 151 tackles with 4 picks. That could be Defensive Player of the Year, or at least be in contention for that, because that was actually a good season. And Tanner, well, hold on. Were we in a 3-4? How were we in a 3-4? That doesn't make any sense. I swear this team is in a 4-3. Is this... Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Let me just... Like, does this not work then? I guess my way does not work, because it says 4-3. How did that guy play, though? That Tanner dude? Is he on the 5-2 one? Is he in here? Is he number 53? I don't know what number he is. Where are you? Nope, that's Telvin Smith. How did that guy get so many tackles? Alright, I'm changing the playbook. Hold on a second. I'm going to change the playbook here just to make sure that we are in a 4-3. So let's just go with defensive playbook. Let's go with just a normal 4-3. I don't know why I went this way, but I did for some reason. So let's just go with the Seahawks have a 4-3, right? I'm going to go with the Seahawks defense. I'm pretty sure the Seahawks have a 4-3, or at least they should. So I'm going to go with that and bank on that working for this year. But anyway, let's go back to the stats. That sucks. I don't know how that guy got so many tackles. He shouldn't have been playing. That's annoying. He did do pretty well, though. Honestly, 127 tackles isn't bad, but I wanted my outside linebackers to play more. Does that mean Telvin Smith didn't play? I don't know how this works. Sacks, though, 10.5 from Shaq Lawson. Telvin Smith did look like he played decently, though. 68 tackles isn't awful, but no interceptions or anything. But Shaq Lawson got 10.5 sacks. Interceptions, though, 4 from Preston Brown, 3 from Tre'Davious White, had a decent season, 2 from Robert Blanton, and then 1 from Shaq Lawson and Jordan Poyer. I just don't think I understand defenses well enough to try to do these sometimes. But no touchdowns. We were 19th on offense. How about defense? Probably not the greatest, because I think we were in the wrong scheme the whole season. 22nd. Okay, hopefully that changes next year. But Aaron Rodgers does win MVP. Nobody from the Bills. Let's go to AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Again, probably no one from the Bills. Josh McCown. Okay. Defensive Player of the Year. How did, what's his name? I completely forgot his name. Preston Brown. How did Preston Brown not make it in this? That's annoying. That's okay, though, I guess. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Nathan Peterman comes in second, so we will for sure take a quarterback. That's okay, though. Zay Jones comes in seventh. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Wow, that Tanner guy was a rookie. That's actually kind of cool. If you would have won Rookie of the Year, that would have been pretty crazy. I've never heard of this guy before. I mean, he's a 64 overall. Tre'Davious White comes in sixth. That's not bad at all. Check out the experience. I'm sure the team's not very confident because we completely fell off. Let's check it out, though. Yeah, Tevin Coleman isn't confident. Nathan Peterman still has 15K experience, which isn't that bad, I guess. Check out the defense, though. Anyone have a lot? I don't see any. Yeah, nothing really stands out to me, but it's not that bad, so I'll see you guys in the offseason. We still have Ladarius Green to bring back. I don't think he played too badly, so I'm going to extend a contract to him. He's 28 years old. I mean, he doesn't really want all that much, so if it comes down to it, I can just trade him, because I'm sure he still has trade value. He's coming back to the team. Gerald Hodges, I'm actually going to withdraw the offer from, because he's getting kind of old. I just had him on the team in case we made the playoffs or something. And then, yeah, there's nobody else here that I really want. Okay, so in free agency, what I'm really looking for is a safety and potentially like a corner, or if there's like randomly an amazing quarterback here, but that's probably not going to happen. So we have 41.26 mil to spend. Drew Brees is here. DeMarcus Lawrence is here. He fits the scheme at a 4-3 end. I think I might go after DeMarcus Lawrence. I mean, there's a decent rookie I kind of want, but DeMarcus Lawrence is an 88. I'm going to try to go after him. How much does he want? How much can I give him? Let's see. I mean, 121 points is a lot of points. 107. That's only 107 points. I'm going to give him that. If he comes to the team, then he comes to the team. Because I've seen occasionally some people taking, like... Actually, I don't think... Never mind. I was going to say I've seen in rebuilds the players taking not the first bid, but I don't think that happens. I think now this year, though, other teams can outbid you after you already get the first bid. So never mind. Just pretty much just neglect what I just said. Isaiah Crowell? Is he usually here? I feel like he is, but I don't need him, of course. I don't think there's anybody I want. Dominic Easley wouldn't be bad, but I already have decent ends. I kind of want to draft an end. James White, no. Teddy Bridgewater wouldn't be awful, but no. Who's this? Dorian Johnson? I don't even know who that is. He's actually pretty good, though, but I don't need an offensive lineman. Eric Reed? Eric Reed isn't bad either, but he's only an 80. Yeah, I don't want anybody here. There's actually some decent young guys at the bottom there. So I have to look into that if I ever decide to do a realistic rebuild, but I don't think that'll happen. Let's advance and see if we got DeMarcus Lawrence. I don't think he's worth 121 points, though. He did reject the offer, but that's okay. He rejected the author? Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm in the draft now, and I think I have the second overall pick, which I will most likely take. Actually, I don't know. Hold on a second. I was going to say that I might sim just right to my pick because the quarterback I want isn't like immediately at the top of the draft board. Actually, he's number 4. I'm trading up with the Browns. The Browns are going to take him, and I don't want that to happen because I know this guy is superstar development, and I don't want to miss like another 86 overall like I did on my one rebuild. It's way too easy to trade up in the draft, so I'm giving the Browns my second pick, this Burbridge guy and this Davis guy for their pick right now. And I could... No, I was going to say I could probably scumbag them. Yeah, okay, I did trade up. It just glitched. I was going to say I can probably scumbag them and trade down or something, but I'm not going to do that. That wouldn't make sense because then I'd have to trade up again and everything like that. But whatever. We're taking Tucker Madavi. He is superstar development, I know for sure. Doesn't necessarily fit this scheme since the Bills are more of like a West Coast kind of team, but I might try to change their playbook or something. I don't know. Let's take him, though. 81 overall with superstar, you know, ranked 4th in the draft. He's solid. With this pick, I'm going with Merrill Young. This guy also has superstar development, and he looks like an absolute stud. He's going to fill a hole in the defense very nicely. And I think after this pick, I think I'm going to have to trade up again. But whatever, taking this guy for now, though. 79 with superstar, 92 speed, 81 zone, 86 hit power. He's very good. My next pick is going to be a right end. It's going to be George Manuel or Manuel, however it's pronounced here. He looks phenomenal. He's 21 years old, 6'7". He's a late first rounder. I'm in about the mid first round now. You can see him I'm at my 16th pick, but he looks awesome. I hope he can come in and start. That would be great. 81 overall with normal, but he looks so good. 89 power moves, 83 block shed, 91 strength. This guy just looks like a beast. I'm going to trade this pick down. I don't think I have anybody in this juncture that I really want. I would like another 3rd round pick if I could. So that's a first rounder. That's not bad. I might have to manually trade this one down. Maybe not, actually, because the Rams have a decent 3rd rounder. That's this year. That's a 2nd next year. I think I might take that one, unless there's a better draft pick here somewhere. I don't see anyone's better. That's a 3rd next year. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take this one with the Rams because I get a 2nd next year and a 3rd and a 4th this year, which isn't bad. I think I have a decent amount of players that I do want to draft, so I think I have a 2nd round pick. Do I? Yeah, I do. Look at me right here. 2nd round pick. Anybody good? I don't even know who I want, so I'll be right back. I'm going to draft Eric Wedderburn here. It's an interesting last name. It's between him and this Philando Stevens guy, but this dude is a late first rounder, and nobody took him in the late first round, so I just have thoughts that he might have slow development or something, because for some reason teams are so good at figuring that one out. But Eric Wedderburn, welcome to the squad. What? Come on, I literally just said I didn't want the other guy because I thought he was going to have slow, and now this guy has slow. Okay, I have to check out that other dude then. What's his name? Hold on, let me remember this guy's name, if I can. Just so, I want to check him out after this to see if this guy... Watch this dude have Superstar. Philando Stevens. Okay, so I have to figure out where he goes to, and then I'll catch you guys up, after the draft, and just to show you what he was all about. This pick is going to Haynes Hosley. I'm gonna call him Hosley, I think. He's 24 years old. Yeah, he's kind of old, but he's a late third-round corner. These players are usually pretty decent, especially if they look this good, because his top 3 skills are very good, and he's very fast. So let's take him here. How are you? 79 with quick. What a pick there. He can play nickel corner for us, and that's going to be perfect. This guy is projected to be a 6th round pick, but I think this might be the best pick of the entire draft for me. I'm taking him in the 4th round because Darius Colclo? Okay, that's an interesting last name too. He looks phenomenal. 21 years old, insane top 3 skills, an insane combine. What are you all about? 79 with quick. Honestly, I was expecting a little more, but he's still very good. This pick is going to Russell Leary. Not bad at all, really. Right tackle. B+ run block, B impact block, and C+ pass block. Looks like a prototypical late round stud for an offensive lineman. Let's take him here though. 78 with normal. I think I actually might start him over. I think I'm going to move him to left tackle or move Morgan Moses to left tackle, and I think I'm going to trade Cordy Glenn just because Cordy Glenn is rather old now. He's like 28. I mean, that's not that old, but he's also extremely expensive. So I think I'm going to try to trade away Cordy Glenn and then start this guy instead. Eiler Maxey? That's this guy's name? I don't know. But he's on the team now. Hopefully he's decent. I don't know. He's a pretty decent combine. I mean, he's a good combine grade, but each of those individual events don't look that great. Not really good top 3 skills, but I'm just going to take him. 70 overall with normal. He actually doesn't look bad. 90 speed, 83 catching. That's not horrible. How agile is this man? 86 agility. He's actually not that bad if I were to use this team. Actually user it, but that's okay. And then I think this next pick is going to go to a middle linebacker if he's still here. I'm just taking this guy in case he has superstar. This guy looks like a great late round middle linebacker as well. The last dude just looked a little better just because he was younger. That's why I took him there. But let's take this guy now. 79 with superstar. Okay. Alright, I have a lot of linebackers to try to figure out what to do with, but I think Lawrence Vickers is going to come in and play the starting middle linebacker position for us without a doubt. Okay, Philando Stevens also had slow development, so I'm okay with the guy we took. Nathan Peterman and 2 second rounders from Mike Evans and a 6th rounder. I'm pretty much just doing this trade just for the 2nd rounder, but I happen to get a 6th as well. I'm just doing this trade though just because I want the 2nd rounder for another trade, so I'll be right back. Here's that trade. I'm trading that 2nd rounder, Preston Brown and Frank Clark, to the Patriots for Malcolm Butler and a 5th rounder. I'm going to keep trading in the division because I kind of keep forgetting about this, but Malcolm Butler is very good. And I'm sorry for trading Preston Brown. I'm sorry, Bills fans, if you guys are watching. I like Preston Brown a lot, but we drafted that other linebacker that I just don't need Preston Brown anymore. His talent would go to waste if he were on this team because he wouldn't be playing, considering I'm making sure we are in a 4-3 this season. And yeah, his talent would just kind of be wasted. So, better used on the Patriots, not really, because they're in the same division as us, and I hope we can still beat them. This is the team for the 2nd season. I like it a lot. I think this team is much improved from last year. We got a much better quarterback now, because this guy is superstar development and will most likely win Offensive Rookie of the Year. That would be huge if he does. I'm not really sure how many decent quarterbacks were in this draft, but this guy looks like the best out of all of them. I'm actually not even sure about that either. I don't know why I said that because I didn't even scan out the other guys. So I'm not even sure. But anyway, the wide receiver core looks a lot better now considering Mike Evans, of course, is superstar. He is here with 98 catching traffic. Wow, okay. Offensive line is better than it was last year. It's the same, but it's just upgraded. Also, I decided to keep Cordy Glenn rather than starting that one rookie we drafted just because he's an 86 overall with quick development. He's still really good. So I second-guessed myself, and I do want to keep him because I don't think this guy would get up to an 86. Probably by the end of this rebuild, even if he did really well. So I'm going to keep Cordy Glenn there. Maybe if Cordy Glenn starts regressing hardcore, I can put this guy back in. Not back in, but I can continue. Nope. begin to start this guy. There we go. There's the words I was looking for. But yeah, the offense looks good. Here's the defense. Looks pretty good as well. We shored up the secondary. Not really shored up because I still would like a new free safety. But we shored up the cornerback core. There we go, by getting Malcolm Butler here. The defensive line is pretty much the same. I just got this rookie instead of Frank Clark. And the linebackers look a bit better, I think, because this Vickers guy has more potential than Preston Brown did, and this Colclo. I gotta keep freaking pronouncing this guy's name because his name is very hard to pronounce. Colclo, there we go. He's actually pretty decent at left outside linebacker. I think he's better than Gerald Hodges was. So I'm going to sim to the midseason mark, and I will see you guys there. At the midseason mark here, we are 3-4, so pretty much the same as last season, but we have to take on the 1-6 Browns, so hopefully we can come out with a win there. We have to bring back Mike Evans. Who else do we have? Tevin Coleman, Shaq Mason, Brandon Scherf, and that's it, actually. That's not bad at all. So Mike Evans going to want a fat contract, but that's okay. I'll give him it because he definitely deserves it. Tevin Coleman, I'm actually not even sure how Mike Evans is playing, but I'm sure he's playing, very well. Tevin Coleman probably also deserves a contract. Shaq Mason, hopefully can come back to the team as well. Very low pass block, but that's okay. He looks like he's coming back. Brandon Scherf, again, low pass block, but that's alright. I mean, he still plays well in sim. He's coming back to the team, and that is it. I don't really want Kyrie Lee or Colton Schmidt. We just get another punter or something. So we brought back all the people I necessarily wanted to bring back. So Madavi is actually doing pretty well. 13.733K. Not bad at all. Wait, did that make sense? 13.7, whatever, 13K. Yeah, it made sense the first time. I don't know why I second-guessed myself. But Vickers is also playing well. 12K, not bad. Nobody else looks like they're playing that amazingly. This dude actually has 7.398, pretty much 7.4K, not bad. So I'm actually going to spend some of this. I'm going to spend it on the quarterback just so I have the best chance of making the playoffs because I really want to make the playoffs. I think I might just put it all into awareness if I'm honest. I'll do that. I'll put 1 in play action. There we go. He's an 85 overall. That's not bad at all. Maybe he can go up to like an 88 or an 89 or something like that. At the end of the season, that would be nice. So he's looking pretty good there. I don't think I'm going to spend it on anyone else, though. Actually, yeah, I'll spend it on the linebacker. Let's do this here. I'll just put his awareness up and his play recognition up. Try to get him both to like 75. I can do that. Can I go any more? Here we go. We can get him both to 78. He's an 83 just from that. That's not bad at all. Hopefully he can start playing better then. I don't know how that works, really. But yeah. This is what the team looks like. Not bad, really. And I'll show you guys the division in a second here. We are in second behind the 5-2 Patriots, so we definitely still have a playoff shot if we want to make the wild card or something. That would be nice. I don't think the Dolphins or the Jets are really in contention anymore, considering they are a combined 1-13. But yeah, we just beat the Bears, which is nice. Hopefully we can come away with a win against the Browns and then beat the Dolphins and Jets and stuff again, and maybe beat the Patriots. I don't know. But I'm going to sim after I scout these players, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. At the end of the season, we made the playoffs. We went 11-5, not bad at all, taking on the 9-6-1 Titans. We actually came in second in the division. Looks like we pretty much tied with the Patriots, but the Jets and the Dolphins, continued their struggles throughout the entire season. But let's check out the team schedule, though. Who did we lose to, and who did we beat and stuff? 3-1. Nope. 1-3, my fault. 1-3 in the preseason. Regular season, we lost the opening game, but then we beat the Titans. Hopefully, we can replicate that in the playoffs here. Then we lost to the Dolphins. Really, we were the Dolphins' only win at the midseason mark. That's a little lame. Then we lost to the Patriots. Beat the Jaguars, lost to the Colts, beat the Bears, Browns, Lions. We lost to the Packers by 3. We put up a lot of points. Looks like we put up a lot of points. I went on a really nice win streak at the end of the season there. That was nice. We actually beat the Patriots at the end. Yeah, it looks like we put up at least 20 points pretty much in every game, I think, unless I missed one. I forgot to spend my coach experience, I think. That's okay. I'll spend it before the playoff game. But stats, our quarterback played very well. 4,747 yards, 32 touchdowns. A decent amount of interceptions, but, the yardage and the touchdowns are very good. Rushing, Tevin Coleman did well, nearly 4 yards a carry with 1,300 yards and 13 touchdowns. Pretty good season there for him. Tyreek Hill got 100 catches and over 1,000 yards with 8 touchdowns. And Mike Evans got over, nope, he just got exactly 100 catches, but over 1,500 yards and 6 touchdowns. Not bad at all. Jordan Matthews didn't really play too well coming out of the slot, so I might switch him and Tyreek Hill because I feel like the slot receiver is supposed to do decently. That's usually what happens in rebuilds, I've noticed. The wide receiver number 2 doesn't get that many catches, and Tyreek Hill was definitely not in the slot. I don't know. Maybe he was. Who knows? But Ladarius Green actually looks like he played well, too. Blocks, pretty decent, honestly. We only let up, 20 sacks all season. That's pretty good. Tackles, 136 from Lawrence Vickers, but he also had 5 interceptions, so maybe that's enough for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Sacks, though, 11.5 from George Manuel. Not bad at all. Or Manuel. I'm just going to pronounce it Manuel because of EJ Manuel. That's what I keep thinking of. So George Manuel is our left end. I'm just going to say that. Shaq Lawson got 9. Not bad. Interceptions, we got 5 from Lawrence Vickers, 5 from Malcolm Butler. Pretty good from those two guys. And we got 4 from Tre'Davious White, he's up there too. And 2 from Merrill Young, who's the safety, not bad at all. And then 1 from Shaq Lawson, Darius Colclough, 1 from Jordan Poyer, and Telvin Smith. Let's check out touchdowns. We have at least 1 from Telvin Smith, I think that was. Yeah, it was. He got a touchdown, not bad. We were 5th on offense. Defense looks like it's a bit improved. Let's see if it is, though. 21st. Okay, we were improved by 1 spot. But MVP, our guy's actually number 4. That's huge because there's no rookies above him. That's huge. I don't think I see any rookies on this list at all. So AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Tom Brady. That's okay. But our guy is 6th. There's no rookies above him, I don't think. Any rookies on this list? Doesn't look like it, but Tevin Coleman actually makes it too. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. But let's check out Defensive Player of the Year. Lawrence Vickers comes in 3rd. Okay, so it looks like we actually have a decent amount of experience. I really hope so. Preston Brown makes it on the Patriots. That's okay, though. Offensive Rookie of the Year does go to our quarterback, Tucker Madavi. Not bad at all. Eric Wedderburn is a wide receiver. Yes, he is. He's a guy we drafted with slow. He came in 5th. That's not that bad. Defensive Rookie of the Year does go to Lawrence Vickers, which is huge. George Manuel comes in 4th. And Merrill Young comes in 5th. Nobody else from our team on there. Not bad at all. I hope there's a lot of experience. Looks like there should be. Quarterback had 40K, and I spent at the mid-season mark. Jeez, he had a lot of experience. What did he do? I went to the Pro Bowl and Offensive Rookie of the Year. Got him all of that. That's huge there. Wow, we have a lot of experience on this offensive side here. 25K from Mike Evans, 31K from Tyreek Hill. I just want to reassure you guys that these are my XP sliders that I've been using pretty much every one of my rebuilds. I just use these. I haven't changed them yet. They're all just 150. But I just wanted to reassure that just so it didn't look a little sketchy while they have a lot of experience. But this happens on a lot of my rebuilds. But wow, I didn't even notice that. Shaq Mason has 33K. Why did he get that? Go to the Pro Bowl? He did go to the Pro Bowl. Wow, that's a lot of experience from him. Defense, though, had the linebacker do 27K there. Not bad. 40K from the safety. That's huge. 13 from the linebacker over here. That's not bad. Any of these guys get a different development. I think you're the only one that could have gotten Superstar. No, he kept with Quick. Because I think these guys both already had Superstar. What did you do? Did you go to the Pro Bowl? Is that why you got so much? Yeah, he went to the Pro Bowl. That's nice. Okay, I'll take that, and I'll upgrade these guys, and then I'll see you guys in the game. This is the team for the playoffs. I think it looks very good. A lot of players are confident. We have a very nice group of players on this offense. A lot of A's going around. I think our lowest player on offense is our fullback, and Patrick DeMarco is still a beast. Still with quick development. Look at him, one of the better fullbacks in the NFL for sure. Offensive line just got better. Shaq Mason now actually has a really good pass block because I just got that up really high. I think his pass block was low before. And same thing with Brendan Scherf. I got it up to almost an 80. Well, it's a 79, but it's an 80 with confidence, which is cool. And then here is the defense. Not bad at all. This linebacker went up to an 80. Geez, sorry, my phone went off. This linebacker went up to an 88, which is nice. 91 with confidence, though. This safety went up to a 90. Not bad. The defensive line looks pretty much the same. These edge rushers are pretty much both. I don't know why I said they're pretty much both 82s. That's what I was about to say. They are both 82s. I need to stop putting uncertainty in my sentences when I'm sure about things. But Malcolm Butler's still here, of course. Tre'Davious White looking pretty good down there. Only change I would make on this defense is to get a different free safety, but I think this Poyer guy is playing very well in actual football, but in Madden he's not obviously doing that well considering he's still an 81. But anyway, we have to take on the Titans. Let's see what the overall is all about. Actually, I didn't spend my coach experience. We are an 88, they are an 86. Let me spend my coach experience before this game because I forgot to do it at the midseason mark, I think. Let me see. Spend coach XP. Do I have I probably would have gotten the linebacker one at the midseason mark. Did I get it? I did not. So I'll get it now. I'll get the defensive back one, and I'll get the D-line one. Why not, right? I have 1,000. Can I get the kicker one? No, it's wow. I'm really close to getting the kicker one because why not, right? I actually just think I got the free agency influence one, didn't I? Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I got the wrong ones. That's okay. I got the re-sign influence ones. Whatever. I never get those. I didn't mean to. I meant to get the. Man, okay, whatever. That's okay. We have to take on the Titans. I messed it up. It's because I never spend my coach experience, right? So I always mess up with it. But anyway, the Bills are an 88 now, and the Titans are an 86. I'm just gonna go with normal uniforms here. Why not, right? Now I have to try to think of a word for you guys. Comment cheesesteak. Why not? I like cheesesteaks. I would like to get one, but I can't right now because I'm making a video. No, but comment cheesesteak if you're still watching because why not? But anyway, thank you guys very much if you made it this far into the video, and thanks for watching my rebuilds in general. The support in them has been very good compared to my other videos. But anyway, thank you guys for making it this far in the video, and comment cheesesteak if you want to. 28-9, not bad. We're actually looking pretty good in this game. 31-9. I think we might actually have this one, unless they have an insane comeback. Did I just say? Okay, I thought I just spoke that into fruition, but I didn't. 38-21, we won a playoff game. Okay, awesome. I get happy when I win playoff games in this game in particular because it's a lot more difficult than it was last year. I don't know why, though, but our quarterback played very well, as did Mariota. I mean, our guy threw an interception, but he also had 3 touchdowns, so that's not bad there. Look at this, Steven Hauschka. Did we go for like a fake punt or a fake... No, it wouldn't have been a fake punt. It would have been a fake kick, fake field goal, whatever. I don't know. He completed a pass for 12 yards, though. Let's go. Tevin Coleman ran the ball very well. DeMarco Murray had 2 touchdowns. Jordan Matthews caught a touchdown, as did DeMarco Murray and Ladarius Green and Tyreek Hill. DeMarco Murray actually had a very good game. Blocking, I don't really care about that in these games, but total tackles, 10 from Brian Arakpo and 9 from Logan Ryan. 1 tackle for loss for Shaq Lawson, and then 2 sacks for Marcel Darius. George Manuel had 1. Manuel, whatever name comes out, it doesn't matter. I keep pronouncing Mammal. I don't know. But Shaq Lawson also got a sack, so did Daquan Jones and Derek Morgan. Oh, there's some half sacks there. Let me just give them credit. Michael Brockers and Telvin Smith each shared a sack, and Adoree Jackson had an interception. Okay, I actually have enough coach experience now to spend it on the correct one, so let's spend coach experience. All I really wanted was a linebacker one anyway. Player progression, this is what I want. Linebacker. There we go. I got the linebacker one. I got that increased weekly one first, like the first season, and then I forgot to do anything else. But here's a look at the team. I just auto-upgraded after that game. It looks pretty good. I don't know if anyone cares because I don't think it changed much. Doesn't look like it changed all that much. So let's take on the Steelers, who hopefully we can beat. I usually lose against the Steelers, but we are actually 1 overall point higher, so I hope we can win. 33-14. We can't let them come back from this. That would be insane, though. 33-20. Let's get one more touchdown. This game's over. 42-20. Never mind. As I was saying, the field goal score, we scored a touchdown, but 42-20, I think that was. Is that the end of the score? It was? Yeah, 42-20. This quarterback's playing very well. He's had 6 touchdowns and 1 pick in 2 playoff games, and Big Ben struggled like crazy against our defense. A 19.8 rating. Wow, alright, well our quarterback played much better. Rushing, Tevin Coleman had 2 touchdowns. Le'Veon Bell had an insane game. 7 yards a carry pretty much and 3 touchdowns. Kadeem Carey actually had a touchdown too, and he did fumble. That's okay though. Ladarius Green went off in this game, as did Jordan Matthews. He didn't go off, but Jordan Matthews did pretty well. Check out defense though. Ryan Shazier had 15 tackles, and then David McClure and Max Bullough each had 10. 1 tackle for loss for Cameron Hayward, and then 2 sacks from Bud Dupree, Michael Brockers, Ryan Shazier, Shaq Lawson. Two sacks from Bud Dupree and then 1 from those guys. I think I just said they all had 2. I don't know. Interceptions, 1 from Tre'Davious White, Merrill Young, and Malcolm Butler. Very good game against the Steelers there. I think this is the furthest I've made it into the playoffs in any rebuild. I could be mistaken, though. I don't remember ever making it to the championship game. But here we are right now. The Bills, 11-5 Bills, taking on the 10-6 Chiefs. Hopefully we can come away with a win and make it to a Super Bowl. I really don't think I made it to a Super Bowl yet in Madden 18, but maybe the Bills will be the first team I can do this with. I don't know if that was a touchdown or a field goal. I wasn't really paying attention, though. 29-28. We're actually going to win the game by 1. Wow. Okay, what a game there. That would have been an insane game to actually watch. That was very close, pretty back and forth. Actually, not really. The Bills were leading it pretty much. We were leading it up until around the 3rd quarter started, and then the Chiefs took the lead. But anyway, both quarterbacks, how did they play? Our guy played better. Again, didn't throw an interception. That's nice. Alex Smith threw 2 picks, but I kind of made up for it with 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Tevin Coleman got over 100 yards with 2 touchdowns, and Spencer Ware is starting over Hunt. Why can't I think of his first name? Kareem Hunt, right? Wow. Did he get a rush? He didn't. Oh no. I'd feel bad if I forgot that because he's like the rookie sensation right now. I think it's Kareem Hunt. I can't believe I just blanked on his first name. But anyway, Jordan Matthews had 120 yards and a touchdown. Who else had touchdowns? DeAndre Parmalee. He looks like a rookie. He is. And Justin Hunter still plays. All right. He had a touchdown too. Defense, who had the most tackles? Jonathan Newsom and Derek Johnson each had 11, and Ron Parker had 10. Our guys aren't getting many tackles because, like, whenever I go over the tackles thing here, one of our players is never here. I've always just said the other team's players, but who's the first guy on our team? Lawrence Vickers had 6. 1 tackle for loss from Marcel Darius and Chris Jones, and then sacks. There's a couple. 1 from Shaq Lawson, 1 from Chris Jones, and then half from Benny Logan. From Benny Logan? I don't know. Okay, from 1 half from Benny Logan and a half from Jonathan Newsom. Interceptions came from Haynes Hosley and Malcolm Butler. Malcolm Butler's been having a pretty decent postseason here. In the Super Bowl here, we have to take on the Packers. I'll give you guys a rundown of the team quick before I get into the game. Here's what it looks like. This offense is very explosive. They've been putting up a lot of points pretty much in each playoff game, which is nice. And the defense has been decent. They've been getting the job done, you know, doing their job. But yeah, there's the team. Hopefully we can slow down Aaron Rodgers and the Packers and defeat them in the Super Bowl here. 26-7, I think we might actually win, but you can never really count Aaron Rodgers out. But 29-14, I think that's too much to come back from. 29-21, and we win a Super Bowl. That's my first Super Bowl in Madden 18. Let's go. Okay, so we defeated the Packers. They actually almost came back. Literally in like the fourth quarter, I think they got all their points. Maybe they got a touchdown in the late third quarter. I'm not exactly sure. But Sean McDermott, I think, is the head coach of the Bills now. Sean McDermott, if you're out there, man, hire me. I'm available. I know I'm a college student, but I could still find time to work for the Buffalo Bills for sure. I'll go to school in Buffalo. There we go. There's a hint to where I go to school. It's not in Buffalo. I can say that much. I'll transfer schools just to be closer to the Bills. But anyway, I'm really happy we actually won a Super Bowl. I am going to do one more season though. Now watch, we don't even make the playoffs next season. But Malcolm Butler is actually the MVP. He just had 3 tackles. Is that all he did? He didn't even have an interception or anything. What? Maybe he forced a fumble? That's my guess. Because there's no way 3 tackles is good enough to be Super Bowl MVP. Like, I'm sure players got way more than 3 tackles on my team. But look at the celebration. It's pretty much the exact same from last year. But there's our quarterback looking decent. I think that might be our middle linebacker there too. There's a coach. Yeah, there's Vickers. That's a coach I always use. I literally just always use that guy's face. There's Mike Evans, and then some guy in the back who I'm not really too sure who that was. I couldn't tell. I don't know who that is in the back. 33. I think that's Malcolm Butler. 38. That's not Malcolm Butler. I don't know. I'm not really too sure who that is. But I'm gonna skip the rest of this now. Check out the stats. How did we do? Aaron Rodgers threw 2 picks. Malcolm Butler had to have had an interception then or something. I didn't say it though. I don't know. But Madavi just played perfectly. Again, 88% completion percentage with 2 touchdowns. Not bad at all. Tevin Coleman, 138 yards, 0 touchdowns. Kadeem Carey had a touchdown though. They did not have a good run game at all. Receivers, Jordan Nelson had the most yards. Did he have the most yards? Yeah, he did. And the most catches. 2 touchdowns from Ty Montgomery though. And then 1 from Devontae Adams, Kari Lee, and Ladarius Green. Ladarius Green's been having a pretty good postseason as well. Total tackles here, 11 from Lawrence Vickers. There we go. One of our players finally getting above the other team. 11 from Clinton Dix, 10 from Dre Kirkpatrick and Blake Martinez. 3 tackles for loss. So that was a good game there from Marcel Darius. 2 from Josh Collier, and a lot of people with 1. And then sacks, we got a half from Jordan Poyer and a half from Marcel Darius. Interceptions, Tre'Davious White and Jordan Poyer. What did Malcolm Butler do? Why did he get MVP? Hold on a second. Let me try to figure this out. Where's Malcolm Butler? Let's go by total tackles. He had 3 tackles. So let's go down to him. He had 4 tackles. Did he have like a forced fumble or something? He didn't have a forced fumble or a fumble recovery or a touchdown or a block or anything. I don't know why he got Super Bowl MVP. That's not fair. I feel like our quarterback probably got it. I mean, no one really played like excellently that game, but I feel like our quarterback could have gotten it. So I accidentally just simmed all the way to the draft. Did not mean to do that at all. Let's see who was a free agent who I could have grabbed. I did not mean to do that at all. Really? Those are the top 100? Okay, so I really didn't miss anything. I got really fortunate that I didn't miss anything because... Wait, no. I'm wrong. How do I check the people who... League signings, there we go. Who was here? Delaney Walker, Drew Brees, Vic Beasley would have been nice, but I didn't really need him. I wouldn't have been able to outbid the Redskins anyway. Robert Kelly, alright, well... Jalen Richard, Dante Fowler was here. Okay, well, good thing there wasn't anyone amazing because I accidentally just skipped all the way to the draft. I don't really have anybody scouted, so let's start the draft. You know, let's see what's up here. I think I have like probably a very late pick. I'm gonna pause it, just see if I want anybody. I'm at my pick now. I don't think I want anybody. I might as well just check one last time. I didn't have any time to scout people, so yeah, there's nobody I have on my draft board. I'm probably just going to try to trade this one away for a player. So let me just manually trade this quickly. Probably for a safety, if I had to guess. I have a 2-part trade coming in. So right here, we're trading a 4th rounder and Adolphus Washington. I think your name's Adolphus. For the Texans' 2nd rounder. And now with this pick, I'm going to trade it for somebody else. We got the trade to go through. Okay, so I'm giving them my 1st round draft pick this year. The 32nd pick. That 2nd round draft pick I just got. This Leary guy, who was the right tackle we drafted last year. I moved him to left tackle. All this for Earl Thomas, who was going to come in and play free safety for us, and Sam Acho was just for cap purposes because they're paying him a lot and they needed to get rid of him. I'm going to take this pick right here. Okay, this 4th round pick. I have absolutely nobody scouted. If I pick a stud, then I will take my other picks, which are a lot of picks. Okay, maybe I'll trade down some of them. I don't know. If I take a stud here, though, I'll keep drafting some players. So I'll draft until I don't draft a stud. So let's go with, there's a running back up here that looks decent. This guy, Marcus Spencer. Are you good? You're not a stud. That was actually a good pick, though, apparently. But you're not a stud, so I'm just going to trade down a lot of my next picks. Or just sim. I think I'm just going to sim. I don't think I want to trade anything else. Here's the team for the last season. I think this team's very good. I think it just keeps getting better, you know, each year. This offense is phenomenal. This offense put up so many points in the preseason, not the preseason, in the postseason this past year, and I like it a lot. Hopefully you can replicate that again. And here's the defense, which I just think got a lot better from adding Earl Thomas. You know, obviously he's a beast, and that's the only thing I changed. If I wanted to change anything else, I would probably get different edge rushers here, but I'm actually okay with them. They've been playing decently. I mean, this team pretty much went to the Super Bowl last year, so I'm just going to trust this team again, and I'm going to sim straight ahead. I'm actually going to spend my coach experience, though, because I didn't notice I could do that, so let's do that. Spend coach experience. Let me make sure I spend it on the right thing this time. Player progression. Let's go with the D-line progression. Why not, right? I'll do that. Maybe I can get those guys up to like an 85, 86-ish each if they play well. So I'm just going to go to the playoffs, and I'll see you guys there. At the end of this season here, we got a first round bye. How did we do? 12-4. Very good season here. All right, I'm really happy with this rebuild. I'm happy how it went. So we went 2-2 in the preseason. Regular season went 3-0 right away. Lost to the Ravens by 1. That sucks a little bit. Then we went on a 3-4-5 game win streak. Lost to the Patriots by 10. Went on a 2-game win streak there. Lost to the Browns really by 7. Okay. We lost to the Broncos by 14 there. Not a bad season there. Looks like we're putting up a good amount of points again. And it looks like our quarterback got MVP. That's huge. How did he do? 5,100 yards, 39 touchdowns, 9 picks. That's an insane season. Definitely deserving MVP. Rushing, Tevin Coleman had 17 touchdowns and 1,356 yards with a fumble. Not really bad at all. Mike Evans had 1,500 yards and 11 touchdowns. Jordan Matthews, there we go, playing really well out of the slot there. Gets over 1,100 yards and 8 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill almost gets 1,000 yards with 7 touchdowns. And Ladarius Green still playing pretty well with 7 touchdowns. Check out sacks. How was this? Pretty good once again. 21 sacks led up all season. Isn't really bad. Defense, our middle linebacker only got 114 tackles. Not the best, but not horrible. 12 tackles for loss from Marcel Darius is pretty nice. Sacks, we got 9.5 from 3 different people. We got it from George Manuel, Michael Brockers, and Shaq Lawson. Interceptions, we got 6 from Tre'Davious White and Malcolm Butler. Very good seasons there. 3 from Darius, I keep wanting to say McCullough, but it's not. It's Colclo. 3 from Earl Thomas, 2 from Telvin Smith and Haynes Hosley, and then 1 from Lawrence Vickers and Merrill Young. Do we have any touchdowns? We had a lot of turnovers. We have to have at least 1. I see 1 at least, and that's all we get from Lawrence Vickers. Not bad. We were first on offense, which is huge. How are we on defense? Better than 21st? 3rd. Okay, this team's very good. So our guy did win MVP, which is nice. And Tevin Coleman gets in there at number 10. He also won AFC Offensive Player of the Year, and Tevin Coleman gets in there at number 6. Defensive Player of the Year. Anybody from our team? It doesn't look like it. Lawrence Corbett. Oh, okay. I think I know who that guy is. Wait. I remember having to scout that guy. Oh no, this is the rookie from this year. So that guy looks really good. I remember scouting him at like week 3 this past year. No, that was last year. My fault. I'm completely mixing up where I am. That was last year. So this dude is not a rookie. He was a rookie last year. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Marcus Spencer. Yeah, okay. So I don't know. I just kind of lost my train of thought. Is that guy? I keep thinking about that guy. I think he is a rookie. Yeah, he is a rookie. Okay, I was right. I was right in the head. But did anybody from our team even make this? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, the Spencer guy. Okay. Anybody from the Defensive Rookie of the Year contention? None of our guys. But that dude is a rookie. I don't know what I'm talking about. Best quarterback does go to our quarterback. So our guy won all 3 of the big awards there. Best running back, Tevin Coleman comes in 3rd. Not really bad at all. Kareem Hunt made his way to the Jets. All right, best wide receiver does go to Mike Evans. That's nice. Probably a good amount of experience there. Jordan Matthews comes in 8th. That's not bad. Best O-line goes to David DeCastro. Shaq Mason is in 2nd. Brendan Scherf is in 4th. And then our other 2 linemen are in 8th and 9th with Morgan Moses and Cordy Glenn. Best D-line, anybody from our team? Didn't really think so. Best linebacker, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. Best defensive back, Tre'Davious White and Malcolm Butler are number 2 and number 3. Not bad at all. Best kicker is Stephen Hauschka up here. He's number 4. Way to go, my man. Very successful season here. Let's see what the experience is looking like. 73K from our quarterback. This dude's going to a 99. I swear this guy's going to a 99. He has a lot of experience this season. That's good to see. 15K from Tevin Coleman, 24K from Mike Evans. Very good on the offense, experience-wise. Check out the defense, though. Anyone have a lot? 44K from Tre'Davious White there. He should go up very nicely. 20K from the linebacker. I'm liking this, so I'm going to spend this all, and then I'll see you guys with whoever we have to play. Here's the team here, looking phenomenal. This offense looks very good. This guy did not go up to a 99. He's a 99 with confidence, but he's a 98 without confidence. But that guy is phenomenal. Offensive line looking very good. Wide receiver core, running back, everything looking very good. And here's the defense, looking a bit worse, but still looks very good. Tre'Davious White went up to a 92. This guy went up to a 93. This team's just looking very good. So that's the week. Let's see who we have to take on in the playoffs here. We have to take on the Jaguars. Hopefully we can get a win here and maybe win back-to-back Super Bowls. That would be awesome. We are 94 overall compared to their 88. We should win, but who knows. We need more points. 15-12. There we go. We got a touchdown. 15-15. The game's tied. Get a field goal at least to end the game. 18-15. Don't let them score. They actually scored a field goal there. Are we going to lose this game? Get a field goal. Wait, what happened? We lost. Lovely. I think it hit that overtime glitch again like it did on my one rebuild, but we lost. That was our first playoff loss. And both quarterbacks looked like they played very, very badly. Blake Bortles definitely played worse because he had 2 interceptions. How did we not win then? How did we not capitalize on these things? Our quarterback didn't do well, but Corey Harkey, the fullback, completed a pass. All right, Leonard Fournette ran all over the place. Tevin Coleman actually ran well, to be fair. No touchdowns this game, but Tyreek Hill had the most catches, right? Yeah, and the most yards. It looks like it. Defense, how did this go? Telvin Smith had 11 total tackles, and Lawrence Vickers had 10. Tackles for loss, 1 from George Manuel, 1 from Michael Brockers and Abry Jones. 2 sacks from Calais Campbell, 1 from Unique Ngakoue, and 1 from Abry Jones. And then a half a sack from Shaq Lawson and Michael Brockers. Interceptions, 1 from Merrill Young and Lawrence Vickers. So sadly, we were not able to win 2 Super Bowls, but at least I won 1. I'm really excited that I finally got my first Super Bowl out of the way. Maybe the future Super Bowls will come easier now. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video for sure. 99 offense, 97 defense. A very solid team here. I'll just show you guys the team one last time as I'm outroing the video. But I like this rebuild a lot. It was super successful. Here's the offense, and here is the defense. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.